Hello, this is Lance. Do you remember in the last video I showed you how muscles work? The title was How Muscles Work with Lance. And in it I showed you how the diagonal lift, how you can tighten your body, and the difference between lifting yourself one leg up and coming on your toe and having the same thing done in bed. Well, today I think we take it a little step further. We're going to show you how to do squats. The effects of various movements with squats and how many people do it wrong. Completely and absolutely wrong. I'm also going to show you how to stabilize your scapula, which is one of the most important parts of your shoulder structure. So I think if we started off with those 2 points, you'll begin to understand the slightest variation in movements throws a change of muscle position. And Lynette will demonstrate, and I'll get it to move slowly one way or the other, and you'll see and she will tell you where the pressure of the muscles are. So if you just hold on for a minute while I get Lynette to get together, and we'll demonstrate this to you. The understanding of it is absolutely vital. Again, as I've said, you must do it slowly, you must move slowly, you must see how the change of a movement changes the structures of the muscles that now have to take the strain. I think that's pretty simple, really. It's simple enough for my wife to understand and for my daughter. So most of you will understand, I know that. Now, I will do the squat first, right? Now, what I want to do is to just go down with your body bending down, your body coming down. And most people you'll find will squat like that, where they've moved forward, the body is bent over, so a lot of the pressure, you stand up there, a lot of the pressure now is being taken by the glutes. You notice old people when they're climbing a hill or they're climbing stairs, they bend right over because the glutes are one of the largest muscles in the body, and that's helping them to bend. So a lot of the pressure is taken off the quads. Now, some people have a structural problem, right? They do have a structural problem where the shin bones are too long, or they themselves are too long, or they have a structural problem where they can't actually sit back and they fall over backwards. But that's another subject. We're trying to show you how muscles change. Right, now do the same thing again, Leonard. Go forward and down. Now, the pressure is quite decreased there, is it? Mm-hmm. Now, I don't want you to alter the angle of your legs or your hips. I just want you to very gently pull back a few inches with your body. Pull your body back. Don't straighten up. Where do you start feeling the pressure coming on? Yeah. Okay. So now you see it's immediately changed. The flexors are starting to pull. Right. Now pull your body back further. Where is it going now?
On my back, I think. On my back. Trying to get on the back.
Now see the pressure is taken onto the back because she's not doing the squats correctly. In other words, I will take her place for a moment, and I will show you if I don't fall over, and if you laugh, God help you. So I'm going to stand here and show you from mine. Just go and check that camera and see if I'm in position. I shouldn't be doing this, you know. Right, so we come down here. Am I in position?
Yeah.
So we go down here and we go down with a bent body. Absolutely no strain on me. Now I slowly pull back from here. Now my body's almost upright, as you can see. The transfer of weight has taken place from no weight whatsoever, nothing. Absolutely no problem at all. I can stay here, as I told you before, all day, all night, eat my food and talk to my wife. The moment I start pulling back with my body, it requires the muscles of these muscles to pull back. The quads start taking it heavily. So you're transferring the weight, your back muscles are pulling, because when you squat, you shorten your back muscles. It is now pulling your body backwards, and the weight is transferring to your quads. Right, so let it come back again. So that's how your muscles adapt. Now the body, like water, takes the easiest way out. If you've got to do something, the body will do the easiest way. Not the most efficient way, not the best way, but the easiest way. And that's how you start losing tone. Right, so the squatting action I've just shown you is the correct action. Where you go down, you can also keep your body upright and go down. Now that's better. But she's got an anterior tilt to her pelvis, which is pulling her back out of shape. Right, now that's the first thing. So when you're squatting, do it with your body bent forward, and then slowly try to pull your body back. Pull back. And you'll feel that, and when you do it slowly, you'll feel the pull on your quads, and you'll feel your back. Now when you get those sensations, you're teaching the mind that it's not one movement, it's a number of movements. Your body can do anything. Right. The next thing, which is one of the most important aspects of your body, is your scapula. So I want you to now just stand straight. Lift your shoulders to your ears. When you lift your shoulders to your ears, you're dragging the scapulas up by the trapeziums. Right? The scapula is coming out and up. When you bring your hands forward, you're pulling your scapula apart. Arch your back. Now you're separating your scapula. Right? When you take the arms back, and you're pulling your scapular edges together. Now remember, to the scapula there's a number of muscles attaching. Nearly all the muscles are there. You can relax now. Nearly all the muscles are attached. Where people get shoulder problems is this. In order to stabilize those scapulas, your serratus anterior muscles must be strong. And most people have them. I want you to go down into a full push-up position. Nancy? Right. Now, what I want you to say is, most people when they do that, they allow this to sink slightly. Let your chest, and see what happens to the scapula? It becomes the winged scapula. Now that is telling you straight away, you have absolutely no control over your serratus anterior muscles, right? Now, when you're going to do it, to strike your anterior muscles, you've got to pull, and now the important thing is pulling your scapula downwards to your hips, and now arching the back up slightly. That's it. Can you feel the pull under the arms? Mm-hmm. You'll feel the serratus anterior muscles, the little finger muscles, you'll feel them tighten. Now that's what you've got to do and practice. Right, well, that's all, thank you. That's what you've got to do and practice. Once you get those strengthened, your scapula will be stabilized, your shoulder action will be stabilized, and you won't have all these problems. Now, you might have noticed in a few seconds more, you might have noticed in the previous video when she was on her all fours. No, that's it. And I said to Lynette, lift your gently. I want you to lift your left hand off the floor. You lift it with your shoulder. No. She first did it by pulling her shoulder up. Now, why would she do that? Instead of just put it down, instead of just bending her elbow. Now, it's the same thing where you see people stand up and they walk, the hip takes over, lifts and walk. You've seen them because the hip now is taken over the leg. They don't bend the knee anymore. So I want you to think about it. I don't want to say much more because you're going to be too long, you're going to be bored, you're going to hate me. I want you to remember the few things I've told you. Thank you very much indeed. This is Lance again.